Okay, modelers. So today I've got something I'm pretty excited about. Actually, I went to a model competition, like a show in a place called Brisbane here in Australia over the weekend just gone, and I picked up a couple of Star Wars kits. These lovely BanDai Star Wars kits. And this one here, the box art struck me straight away. I just love the look of this machine. It's just an awesome looking beast. And that's the first thing that got me. But the guy behind the counter said, have a look in the box, it's opened up, have a look in there and see the size of this thing for 70-second scale. So I did, and when I seen the size of it, I was sold. I said, no, got to have one of those. I bought more than one. I'll do reviews on the other ones later. The other one I got is Poe's X-Wing Fighter in 70-second scale as well. But this one here is my favourite. I have had this open, but I haven't opened the plastic bags yet, guys. So I wanted to save that for this video, so it's a real open, like in-box review. We can open the bags together and go through this thing. I've only had the lid off it and flicked through the plastic bags and had a look. So I'm pretty excited to show this off. So this is a 70-second scale one from BanDai. This is the TIE Striker. And as you see, that's just a brute of a machine, absolutely gorgeous. So the box itself is beautiful, beautiful box art. Some lovely pictures here of one built up with all the detail that's inside the cockpit there, and on the other side as well, just beautiful. So it comes with a display stand, as you can see there. It's even got some clear green for the lasers shooting out of it and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, beautiful box. Just even the box was worth it for me. It's just gorgeous. I'll be cutting the top off that box and using that as a poster in the room. So I'll just open the first bag here, guys. And as you can see already, just having this thing like this, you can see the size of this. You can see by the size of those wings how big this thing is. It's just beautiful, absolutely awesome. So that's the capsule in the middle where the cockpit and that is, and these are the big wings or blades or whatever they want to call them on the sides. So you can see for 70-second scale, this is pretty big, and in 48 scale, it'd be a massive machine. So it's going to be really nice, even in 70-second. To get a 48 scale one will be just magnificent, but it wouldn't be cheap. I got this one here for $60, I think it was. Actually, no, I think it was $55. The guy marked it down because I bought a couple. But yeah, just looking at the detail on this, guys, it's just magnificent. It's what you expect from BanDai. Like the stuff they do is just fantastic. Absolutely beautiful stuff. And looking at the glass, it's nice and clear. Put my finger behind it, it's not distorted. It may be a little bit thick, but yeah, it's fine. It's going to do the job quite nicely. I really would like to build this one up with some lights inside the cockpit and stuff like that, but we'll see how it goes. But all your framework around your canopies is gorgeous. Even these little sections, just some lovely little detail going on in there. Really, really nice stuff. I'll get this one up a bit closer so I can focus for you a little bit, so you can see the detail on that. Hopefully you get the camera to focus. There we go. You can see the detail that's on that. Absolutely beautiful stuff. So that's one side of the cockpit, I guess you take it, or the main tube where the cockpit will be. We've even got a little man sitting here. Our little pilot will be in there as well, so you can have it displayed in flight. If you look at these, even these little fine pieces like this up here, the detail that's in those, just absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice stuff. So it's unreal to me to see how they got, like, the clear plastic and the black and the grey are all interfused on one frame, on one sprue. They're all done on that one sprue. It's something you get from BanDai, and I don't think I've seen it with anyone else. Here's our decals, and just run my finger over and you can feel a little bit of lift in them. You can feel there's a little bit of a raise in them, so they've got a little bit of thickness to them. But for where they're going to be, like these are all the pretty lights that are inside the cockpit flashing in the background, so they're not going to be seen that well anyway inside there. We've got a frame, looks like, that goes over our cockpit, which I'll probably mask it and paint it rather than doing that. But for what they're going to be, guys, they're going to be fine. Here's pretty much this, well, fairly similar to the other sprue we looked at first. Again, that beautiful big wing up there with all that beautiful panel stuff going on in there. Hopefully you can see that on the video if it's clear enough. And we've got another little front one there. That's our black piece that goes over the cockpit cover. There's our beautiful clear green laser. If you want to have this thing shooting lasers out, well, that's them there. Again, beautiful detail molded into all this. Is individual, like little bolt heads or whatever you want to call them. I'm guessing by this stage of technology I don't think we'd be using nuts and bolts, but whatever they are. And I'm not sure what this thing is here. It's a flat on both sides of a frame of a man standing there, so I'm not sure what that's actually meant to do, but I guess we'll find out. Right, next bag. This one here really struck me, guys. This is the one that was on top when I first opened the box. The guy said to have a look inside, and this is the first one that was on top. And this just really gives you an idea of just how beautiful and big those wings are. Look at that. That's the outside frame that they go into, and it's just really, really huge. And like with these BanDai kits, there's no flashing. Injector pin marks are all going to be hidden away in places where you're not going to see them. They're all to the inside. I'll just show you what I mean by that. You see injector pin marks all inside here, but they're going to be covered by that black insert that will go in there and cover those up. So they think about these things, and they make sure that none of that's going to be shown. Like I say, no flash around any of this. All the attachment points are in sensible places where it's not going to be too hard to clean up, and you're not going to lose detail. There's probably a couple of little parts like these little guys in here that may be a bit of a issue to clean up, because there's a little fine raised area that goes around there just between where you've got to cut it off, so you have to be careful of those two. But other than that, everything else is attached in really sensible places where you can clean it up nicely. But as you can see, just looking at those sprues, you start straight away to get an idea how big and beautiful this thing's going to be. Absolutely gorgeous. 70 seconds ago. The detail on here is something else that when I looked in the box at the show that really, really struck me. You can see that detail on there. That is just gorgeous. The same with all the parts on this sprue. Really, really nice stuff, guys. So it's one of them ones, again, when I say this with most of the kits I review, really looking forward to getting this thing together. I would like to have it displayed either in flight or maybe even in a maintenance mode where it's getting some work done on it, but it's something I'm going to think about, and I'll get to it at some stage. And here's another, I'm not sure why they have two decal sheets, I guess we'll find out, but these ones here look like they're actually stickers. They're not decals as we use in modelling. You've got to put them in water and stuff like that. These look like you've got to peel them off and stick them on like real stickers. So I guess it's, makes it a lot easier for kids to put these together and that, when they don't have to do that sort of work. And that's the little stand that she'll sit on when you've got her in the flight mode. So she'll be up in the air floating along. And here's our instruction sheet. Lovely glossy instruction sheet, and you'll see when I open this up, there's our sprue call out, there's our little man. Okay, and most of these, and I'll just double check before I say this. I don't want to embarrass myself here, but I'm pretty sure this is all snap together stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is all snap together stuff. Maybe not. I know I've built a lot of their robots and that, it's all snapped together, and some of their other stuff snapped. Yeah, it is guys, there's nothing there about putting glue on it, so a lot of this is snapped together. Don't let that put you off. The BanDai stuff, I've built some of their robots, and snap together doesn't mean cheap, nasty fitting stuff with big gaps and things like that. These guys have engineered these things, they're just superb. I know the robots were just magnificent, and not only is it a static model, the robot, there's something that's made from hundreds of pieces, and you can move it around like a doll. You can pose it and all that sort of thing, and it all works perfectly without falling apart, and it's just magnificent engineering. And this, I no doubt, will be the same. Really, really nice. So you see, it's a really, really easy put together. Not a lot of steps in it. Even just putting the cab, you put the pilot on the seat, put your cab together, put the ends on it, pretty much done. It's very, very easy. Yeah, it'll be the same with these guys here, with our big wings and that. They'll be just a couple of steps, and they're together. Then obviously you put your tube or your tub and cockpit and that on there, then mount it on the stand. So it's a very, very easy build, guys. And what I love about that, I mean, some modelers are like, no, I want something that's got challenge where I've got to build the thing, and that's fine. I love doing that too. But this is something that will attract the younger kids, like, who are just getting into it. They can build something that's really, really cool. When it's finished, it's something that's just absolutely, just beautiful. And something really cool. You can run around the house and make space noises and stuff with it. And it's really easy for them to put together. Whereas, with other models they can get into a bit later, when you need to start using glues and things like that, maybe a bit different. Now, I could be wrong about not having to use glue at all. I may be wrong about that, but there's nothing in here about using glues. It looks like it's all just sort of snapped together, but we'll find out when we build it, I guess, how that works. And there's a little bit of a colour guide down the bottom. There's some things here on your decal sheets, whether you use the decal supplied water or the sticker set there. These are obviously decal and painting call outs here. Quite a bit of decal on there. So those little triangle things we're talking about to represent the lights inside the cockpit. But that's pretty much it, guys. Honestly, I can't sort of describe enough how beautiful these kits are. Like I say, I've built some of the robots. I haven't done all the Star Wars ones yet, but from what I understand, they're just as nice as the robot stuff. And this thing here is just an awesome looking machine. So I'll definitely be doing a build on this in the next couple of months. Well, it should be a couple of months, so I should get to this one, guys, and I'm going to spend a bit of time, do this one up really nicely for you. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes together, and I'm really looking forward to doing that video for you guys. Anyway, that's about all I can say about the kit, guys. If you want to sub down below there, like my video. Please excuse the ads that run on my videos, guys. It's just how I sort of make a little bit of income off these videos, and it helps me to buy new kits and tools and stuff like that. So if you can, please let the ads run, guys, so it helps me out a little bit. And also down there I've got links to my Facebook, my Patreon, to places where you can buy this kit and all that sort of stuff. There's a heap of links down there, guys. Check them all out. Go and have a bit of a look, bit of a gander around. But if you've never built a BanDai kit, do yourself a favour, guys. Go out and grab one and just build it. Even if it's a simple little robot or something, just have a go at it, just to appreciate the engineering that's in these kits. But anyway, guys, that's about all I can say for now. Like always, thank you very much for watching and supporting the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.